Hi, Stacy with Limelight AZ here. This is week 20. I'll be doing 434 stings total tonight. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So try to explain that I haven't done those stings yet versus we'll be doing them later. I did that one week and I think it was just more confusing. Okay, so this week has been actually somewhat eventful. I had some breakouts, which is not normal for me. I've always had pretty clear skin, even while I was a teenager. So breakouts means stuff is coming through my skin. It's either that or because I have to eat on my side, I just haven't been as careful, and there's been stuff getting on my chin, causing issues for my skin, which is possible. I've been eating a bunch of like egg salad sandwiches and turkey sandwiches. Well, sandwiches loosely. It's lettuce sandwiches anyway. But the mayonnaise may have caused the outbreak on my chin, because even though it's vegan based, because the oils can do that. I know from like burgers and stuff. So it's possible that this was caused more from what I was eating and just not paying attention to cleaning off my chin, because food does get on my chin because of the way I have to eat. But I like to think that it's more likely due to just stuff trying to clear out of my system. Tears are still somewhat clear. Not as gooey as they were in previous weeks. So that's good. I did notice that things seem to be trying to clear up more on my left side than on my right side, which I suppose is good, since it's my left knee that's causing me the most trouble right now. Although that seems to be unaffected so far. But my hand one day when I woke up was less stiff than my right hand. It felt like it was on its way to being normal. It was still far from it, but it felt like it was trying to go back to normal. The left side of my jaw has been having less issues than the right side. My left ear has been popping a lot. Then again, there's other things that feel more discombobulated, like my left knee and my left ankle. So it seems to be a give-take situation. Speaking of discombobulated, have you know those things? I don't know what they're called, that they're like some sort of little figure. Sometimes a person, sometimes an animal, and they're standing on like this little platform. And then the bottom of the platform, you can push it in, and the whole thing kind of collapses, and it's all strung together. And so when you push it in, the tension releases, and so then the whole little figure falls apart. That's how my body feels right now. My arms especially are just giving me a heck of a time. I try moving the wrong position and it feels like they're unhinged. So that's really weird. I assume that this will be clearing up in the near future. It seems to be somewhat of a new symptom, where previously had been mostly just stiff and swollen. Now it feels like my joints are kind of moving around. I also had a spot on my left arm that just below the shoulder that seemed to be slipping out of place. That's been going on for months. Just after my husband left to come to Arizona, and before we left to come to Arizona, somewhere in that 3-week span. So we're talking sometime in April. My arm felt like it dislocated, and it was hurting really bad. And then when I would try to sleep, the muscles or whatever would slip back and forth, the best way I can describe it, and it just was painful. And frequently, when I have issues when I sleep on my right side, because it's the top arm, so I learned to prop it over a pillow, which you can kind of see right here. I learned to prop it over a pillow. I had less issues sleeping on my right side. But then when I would try to sleep on my left side, because that was the side that I was putting pressure on, it was constant issue. I would reposition and have a problem. And this was part of my issue sleeping at night. Well, I don't know, a couple of days ago, it did the Slippy thing again and popped. And I was like, that felt a little different. And then it almost felt normal. Like I was not having issues with it anymore. Well, it's been a couple of days and I haven't had it slip back and forth anymore. I can still kind of feel the tension there a little bit. Sorry about the screaming. Today's my oldest birthday and my mom is watching her youngest. So that she can have a nice birthday day. Anyways. So the slippage thing seems to be stopped. I can still feel a little bit of tension there, like it's still trying to heal a little bit, but I'm thankful that it's not causing me as many problems. Unfortunately, because I was babying it so much, the left arm, it doesn't lift the way that it's supposed to. It's like I've got like a frozen shoulder or something, partially. I can move it some, but not. I don't have the range of motion that my right arm does. Like I can't, this that I'm doing right here with my right arm, with it underneath my head, I can't do that at all with my left arm. It has to stay closer to my body. So hopefully I'll be able to start working that out here pretty soon. What else? Detox, still not going very well. I am really struggling with the detox stuff. I haven't done the foot bath thingy like I was planning on doing. I'm going to start trying to see if I can get my husband to help me with that. I forgot about the skin brushing. The brush seems to be MIA right now. So there are things that I can do. It takes effort on the part of whoever is doing it. And so and I have to tackle the person to get them to do it. So usually my husband. And he's so busy, it's hard to have him do it. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to make a list of the things that I can do and who can help me with that. Cholera is another thing I probably should be doing. I've only been doing the activated charcoal on my non-sting nights. But I probably should start doing cholera too, because that, from what I understand, is a really good detoxifier too. What else? Let's see. I think that's about it. Oh, my youngest, we've been trying to reestablish a relationship with some help with other people in the room, because she's been pretty, for lack of a better term, abusive toward me because she's a baby and she doesn't understand. But it seems like she may have gotten just old enough to understand that she's hurting me. So she is, now, like, she'll come up on the right side of the bed and climb up on the bed where there's a little bit of space. Well, if she wants to go onto the left side of the bed, she will climb down and go around me and then climb back up on the bed. So she seems to be aware that she shouldn't climb over me and that she should be careful and just lay with me. And so we're trying to reestablish our relationship, which I'm extremely thankful for. I had thought about trying to reestablish nursing, but it doesn't seem to be something she's interested in. So I think we'll go ahead and let that be. It's been quite a while. She does remember, but it just, since she doesn't seem interested, I think she was interested more for the comfort of being near me. And so now we're trying to work with that. So she seems to be enjoying the fact that she's not getting locked out of our bedroom all the time. Where before it was because she was getting into stuff and she was hurting me. So I'm less concerned about her hurting me. So we're going to see if we can try to baby-proof it in my room to make it more Nissa-friendly. So that I don't have to... Oh, I need to sneeze. By the way, I hate sneezing. My body just hurts when I have to sneeze. And I've sneezed several times today. I don't know what the deal is. Anyways, so to make it more Nissa-friendly so that she can get in here and feel free to come in and out as she pleases. Without us worrying about her getting into stuff. So, need to work on that this weekend. And, let's see, what else? I think that's about it. We'll have to fill our bees again here pretty soon. I think we're going into week 6 or 7 of having this batch, and they seem to be getting lower. So I think that's it. That's about it. I am happy with seeing a little bit of progress. Still not real fast. And I wish it was a little bit faster. Oh, I have been taking in the morning. One of my biggest issues for food has been, I'm all over the map today, aren't I? One of my biggest issues for food in the morning is that I've been trying to avoid dairy, and I can't tolerate eggs. So, it's kind of left me with not really very breakfasty type foods. But I've been drinking the Garden of Life meal replacement drinks. And I'm enjoying them even without the milk in them. They are better with milk in them. But I'm enjoying them. The chocolate one, actually, I think I like it better without the milk, actually. Chocolate one, it was the one that I had tried first, and I was just not a fan of it. I tend to be more of a vanilla person when it comes to protein shakes and stuff like that. But I think I actually enjoy it more. It reminds me more of Yoo-Hoo without the milk. The vanilla is good, and then there's one that we've gotten that's chai. And with the milk, it tastes very eggnog-ish. Without the milk, it tastes kind of like it has a spiced coffee flavor. So I thought that was interesting because I didn't notice the coffee flavor at all when it had milk in it. But without the milk, it seems to have a little bit of coffee flavor. It doesn't have coffee in it, but it has something in it that gives it a little bit of a coffee flavor to it. So, all right, I think that's it. I'm going to let you go, and hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.